Hey guys, I am back with another video on the truck. If you didn't see the last video, go and have a look. The link will be above. But as I said on the last video, we are going to fix, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, the tailgate with the lock being pushed in. I will show you right now. As you can see, the lock is stuck in, so we actually can't unlock it. There's two bolts here, and there is bolts all along here on both sides, so we will be undoing all them and actually seeing if we can get this all pulled off and put back together. So let's go. Okay, so as you can see, that is very, very dirty in there. I'm going to see if it will twist and we can pull it down. If not, it's going to be a case of trying to do it from this side. So let's have a look. Okay, so it just looks like that we might be able to actually just do up this nut here and then hopefully get the key and unlock it. So let's have a look at what socket will fit in there. It looks like maybe a 10 or an 8. Let's see. Okay, so that is a 10. Whack it on here. Switch it. Okay, so that's like that. Let's see if the key will actually unlock it. Okay, interesting. The key actually doesn't unlock. I've got 2 keys for this truck, and neither one actually unlocks the tailgate. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is actually order a whole new one for there. Let's see. Is there any other way of unlocking it? Okay, so we actually have got it unlocked. So this is what it looks like. It actually looks like it's covered in so much dirt. So I'm actually going to get a brush all that out, and see what we can do. Now, I think it just needs tightening. The lock was quite stiff, but it is opening, so let's see if we can get that tightened and go from there. And hopefully it'll work for the time being, and we'll have to get a new lock to undo it. While I'm here, I'm going to give you just a quick talk about, we managed to move house, which did happen. We've got this long driveway, as you can see, obviously the focus up there, and we do now have a garage, but at the minute the garage is not really in use for a car to go in. But we do have tools in here, we do have all of the stuff ready to get it going. It does need some work done, but overall it's not looking bad. Managed to set up a little bit of a workstation over here, but it's still getting to grips with everything. So let me find a brush and let's go and clean that back bit. Okay, so I found this kind of brush. Hopefully this will work to clean it all out, and we'll see what happens, if it will get stuck again, or if not, or if the bolt is actually rounded off. I'm going to take out the bolt and then see if we can actually give that a good clean, and then hopefully it will stay tight. Okay, so it looks like there's a bit that's broken off the top there. There's not really a lot I can do at this point in that aspect. So what I'm going to do... It's a shame that there's... I think it's actually snapped there, so... To be honest, we don't store anything in this anyway, so as long as that opens, it doesn't really matter. I am going to get some good old duct tape and hold it down with some duct tape, I think. So let's go and get some tape, because you know, duct tape's always good and trusty. I did find some clear Gorilla Glue even, and some electrical tape. That's all I had, that's all I could find, so I'm going to put that on, give it a go. I mean, like I said, it doesn't store anything in there overnight or anything like that. It just needs so when we're out and about we can put it down, put stuff in easier. But yeah, okay, let me actually show you what is going on. So as you can see, down this bit here is actually snapped, I think, because it just pulls back out. So if you put any pressure in on the other side, it just pulls it out. So I'm assuming that bit has snapped. So what I'm going to do, if I can, is actually try and get some Gorilla Glue into that bit and then just tape it down and just hope for the best that it will stay in place. I don't actually know how I'm going to get this Gorilla Glue through that side to lock it in place, and I don't even know if this will hold, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, so wasn't the best, but it isn't the worst. It's in. I mean, if anyone's got any other ideas apart from like buy a new bit for the tailgate, it just isn't really worth doing right now. Let me actually show you. It was actually hard to get the Gorilla Glue in. If you can see it just there. So I've put it in. Hopefully it will like stick. Hopefully. And then put some tape over it and just hopefully it'll hold in place. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. I'm going to put some tape over this bit as well, just so this, all it has to do is open like that. So that's all it has to do. It's unlocked, it doesn't matter. Hopefully it'll hold in place. Don't know if it actually got my recording of what I just said, so I'll repeat myself again. I'm going to get my drill, which I did, and I'm going to grab and screw, and hopefully I can put that in and hold it in place. Now, they're all very long screws. Okay, let's hope one of these screws are okay. No, all I've got is the two screws that I've just found, that being the smallish ones that I have. So I'm going to go and see if that will go on and see what that does. So let's have a look. These are the only two screws I could find, so I'm going to give one of those a go. It may be too long, but we will find out. Okay, way too long. I actually think I've gone through the front. Not that it really matters that much, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, tiny little bubble. Just get a hammer and smash that back in. No problem. Okay. But it might actually keep this better in place though by having that screw there, so let's have a look. Well, it certainly isn't going to go anywhere, put it that way. So it's done the job for now. It will do. Give it a bit of a tighten, so it's not all the way down, but it's down enough. There we go. Right, I'm just going to do it to there. Hopefully the glue will also hold it in place. We will see. I mean, it's working. That's all I can hope for. So let's get this up and see if it will open and shut completely fine. Okay. Why is that not as tight as it needs to be? So it's locking it into place. Let's maybe have a look. Where is? Let's use one of these. Hold on. So let's see. Okay. I'll show you what I'm actually trying to do. So when it's going into the lock, it's locking, but okay, so it's not fully locking when it goes down and in. What about the other side? Okay. Let's see if that's actually properly locking. Let's see. That should not be doing. Okay, let's have a look. Is it actually completely normal for them to be like that or not? I'm going to put the plate back on. The screw is kind of holding on in there. I should really try and find a smaller screw, to be honest. I don't even know if I've got one. I might actually go and search the house quickly, have a look. I need to go get a torque set. I don't know if that one I've got there is actually big enough. So let me see. Oh, that one will work perfectly. So let's just quickly work that in there and have a look. Okay, that one's in. Tighten this side as well, just that's already done. Perfect, so that's in. Does this need tightening? I feel like I might need to just tighten all of this, to be honest. Let's have a look. Perfect. Let's work that in. Let's have a look. Yep, that's tight. Yep. I'm just going to tighten this all up for the minute. Just get it done. Okay. That is all on there. Just make sure that's tight. Yeah. And perfect. Okay. That is all tight so far. So I am going to try and find another screw. Let's see if this made any difference whatsoever. So it's still like that. I feel like when it was locked, it wasn't quite like that. Okay, let's go find another screw and come back. So, see you in a minute. If you're liking this content, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Obviously, as you can see, there's a lot to do on the truck, as well as we still have the Focus and the Fiesta to do as well. Focus still needs to have its rear diffuser put on, as you may see just there, which I do now have the bracket, so I'm going to angle grind that off, cut the bolt off and then put that on, which hopefully will be one of the next videos that is coming up, so keep an eye on that. Let's go find a better screw. So I went on the hunt and I managed to find this little screw here, so hopefully that will now work. I guess we will just find out. The nearest shop is literally like 20 minutes away, because we now literally live in the countryside, as you can kind of see there. So it's not just as easy as 5 minutes up the road anymore. but it's a quieter life and how we like it. So let's crack on with this. I am going to take the other screw out and put this tinier one in. Let me show you how that is now sitting. Okay, so we now have the screw right in there. Pull that forward. So it's actually holding this pretty tight now, which is good. Well, tighter than what it was. So this can now work freely without pulling it. So perfect. And then close it up. The only problem we've got is like this. Now, I don't know if that's normal, not normal for these. It just feels like it should be a lot tighter than that. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Would be much appreciated. Okay, time to put it all back together again. Let's go. This tool that my wife got me for my birthday. Okay, that is fully done. So all back together. Let's make sure it still works now. It is all done. So we still got that movement. I don't know why, but it's still there. Perfect. Pretty sure that's not going to come open anytime soon. I'm pulling it, so we don't have to worry about that. That's one thing. If you like this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and we will be back with the next video, which I think will be on the Focus in the rear diffuser.